What's up, guys? So I got another dream vlog for you, and bear with me. This is crazy. So in this dream, like for example, in this dream, I was in a place like a grocery store, big grocery store, almost like Aldi's, but it wasn't like Aldi's. It was almost, bear with me. Um, it's just the only difference is that I have yet to see any grocery store have an area where they sell pets. Bear with me. All right. So in the dream, I'm in like the pasta aisle, and I'm with my brother, and I'm with my mother, and my father. I don't know where he's at. And in the dream, and at this time, I think I know how the dream cat happened, but I don't know why. During that time, as I was having the dream, I was basically given the task to cook every Sunday. Well, the thing of it is, I like to plan what I'm going to cook so that way I have the ingredients on hand. That way everything runs smoothly. And I had the idea to give Angry Grandpa's hamburger pie a shot. His hamburger pie lasagna a shot. So in the dream, that recipe, that idea popped into my dream. And in the dream, my mother was with me and we were in the pasta aisle. And by her body language, by everything, I don't know what really happened, but she just was done. She gave up. She was like, I'm done. Whatever. I'm done. And basically, I'm asking a question. She's like being dismissive, like passive aggressive, something like that. She goes, whatever. I'm done. I'm done. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm done. And basically, I'm like, all right, you know what? Screw you. Let me go get what I need for this recipe because obviously I ain't got time for your crap. You do whatever. I'm going to go do what I got to do. Which basically that's how I've always been in real life. So I'm not surprised that in the dream it went with that too. So in the dream, I guess I got the pasta, a specific pasta I was looking for. I believe it was Elbows macaroni. And now I had to get a specific kind of cheese. I was looking for a specific kind of cheese. So I'm looking around the store for the specific kind of cheese. I end up going into the wine area. And usually the wine area has cheeses there. So I'm looking around. I don't find what I'm looking for. And all of a sudden, I wind up in a department where they're selling pets. And this isn't like your typical pet store. Because when you look at pet stores, they have an array of things like that. It looked like it wanted to be like when sometimes malls will do this, or like certain venues would do this, where they will host like rescue pets, adoption agencies, and you would go in and check these pets out. That's what it looked like. But the only difference was these weren't dogs. I'm serious. These were not dogs. In the cages, I was not seeing dogs. In the cages, I was seeing some weird hybrid, funky looking creatures. And like the best way I can describe them is that, oh golly, like there's a Pokemon that looks like you have like a Pokemon that's like almost like an armadillo, and its evolved form is like something with like quills. It's brown, it's got spikes, and it goes like this. It's got like big eyes. Like, let me see if I can find it in here, my phone, real quick. Almost like a porcupine, but it's not. If I can find it. Because it wasn't. I think I found it. It was Sandslash. It looked like this dude, Sandslash. It looked like him, but get this: the quills were more fur, like fur-like, but you could tell they were quills. And on top of that, it was blue. It was blue, and like they didn't have the claws, but the underpart was like white. It looked like almost like they wanted to be this guy and Sonic the Hedgehog mix, but they did not look friendly. They got like jagged, messed up teeth. Like it did not look like it was a suitable pet for anyone. So these suckers are in cages. So I'm like wondering what the heck are these? Are they even legal to sell? It don't look like. It looks like it was a horrible experiment gone wrong, like a splicing thing gone wrong, and in order to get rid of them, they decided to sell to make money, whatever. It didn't look right. So as I'm there, like examining these creatures, trying to figure out what they were, all of a sudden, this black snake comes out of no slithering, like as if it was like a black mamba or something. Like it was a deadly snake. Like you could tell right off the bat. At least in the dream, I knew it was not friendly. This was not going to end well. So I'm trying to kick it away. I'm backing up. I'm trying to dodge. It's, because it's coming at me. And all of a sudden, it bites me. It bites me directly on the hip bone. On the freaking hip bone. And I start freaking like, oh my God, I'm going to die. Oh my God, I don't have insurance. Oh my God, I need to go to the hospital real quick and get anti-venom in me. Oh my God, how, I'm freaking out. In the dream, I'm freaking out. And you got these, like, I swear to God, and I usually don't do this. I usually don't swear. But in the dream, there were, like, the traditional native Jamaican, people. And I'm not trying to sound stereotypical. I'm not trying to be offensive, insulting. Like, they were in my dream. But the funny part was they were careless. They were carefree. And as I'm telling them, like, hey, call 911. Got an ambulance for me. I'm going to die. And they're laughing like, hey, don't worry, man. Don't worry. You'll be fine. The typical, Jamaican accent. You'll be fine. Don't worry. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. I'm going to die. Whatever the snake is, it bit me. It's poisonous. Like, do something. Like, I don't have insurance. I'm going to die. Help me. In real life, I didn't have insurance. And that somehow came in my mind. But in that situation, I'm like, I don't have insurance. You need to help me out. And then out of nowhere, some dude comes from the back. Like, it was almost like an office with blacked out, like mirror or window, walks in, and he's like almost like in a lab coat, has like the big bug-eyed glasses, the spiky hair. He like, and then smoke is coming out from the office. Like, I'm like, what the hell is this? This doesn't seem right. And he comes out. He goes, "Are you all right? Oh, don't worry. I got the antidote. You don't need to worry about it. It's okay." I'm like, great, hurry. And he goes, all right, cool. And then he brings out like a vial. He brings out a vial. He's like putting, like, syringing so he's like sucking the stuff into the syringe. And then he mentions like, this venom is gonna help. I'm like, venom? He goes, yeah. I'm like, not anti-venom? Like, he goes, yeah. He sticks it in me. I'm like, oh my God, you just increased my chances of dying even more. You cannot think that you are going to compromise venom with more venom. You just added more of the toxicities. You added more to the deadliness. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Oh my gosh. I'm going to die. So that's the dream of out of nowhere where this funky looking creatures and stuff like that. Like, I think at that moment in time I was going through a lot. I mean, I'm pretty sure Sonic the Hedgehog movie was coming out. And this was way before this whole craziness happened. Sonic the Hedgehog was coming out. I had to cook every Sunday. And it doesn't last long. That didn't last long because a lot of people were complaining about what I was making and how I was doing it. I'm like, come on, like, don't do that. And how I wanted to do Angry Grandpa's version of hamburger pie. I tried it. I did it the best way I could. I didn't put ricotta or cottage cheese in it because I don't like that. No one really likes that in my family. I think my mom does, but not so much. So I did it. Oh my god, I was so pissed because I did fried rice and then the hamburger pie like for lunch and dinner. That way, that was it. And basically, hours after making both of them, I see my dad, because at first I thought my dad was reheating it. And it's good when you put it in the pan and you reheat it that way, because, like, I don't know, it's just better than putting it in the microwave. But you can put it in the microwave if you just want something quick. So I thought he was reheating it. Turns out he was fixing it. And then my mama, she took half of the hamburger pie. She left half that was already, meant to be hamburger pie. And she took the other half and turned it into like spaghetti stuff. And I'm like, seriously? Like, I don't even do that. The only thing I've ever done, like when something is bland or doesn't taste right, is put ketchup on it. But I only put ketchup on the stuff that I'm gonna eat. I don't put ketchup on the whole thing. I'm like, that defeats the purpose. And I was just like, yeah, you don't do that. I don't even do that. If you want to fix your own stuff, great, because that's you. Like, okay, it's missing. Let me try to fix it. Me, it was like, that's how I make it. But that's the story of the dream blog. Yeah, I got a lot of funky dreams.